Just want to let you guys know about a cool short film I found on Twitter, which is called The Sock That Lives in My Laundry Basket. It's directed by Damien Asia. I'll leave a link in the description. It's pretty cool, so definitely check it out. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. What is it, my son? I can't stop watching B movies. Sharknado, Crocosaurus, Thanksgiving, Manos, The Hands of Fate, and every day it gets worse. I even purchased an autographed copy of the original The Room script, and I need your help, Father.
Last night was amazing.
What are you talking about?
The time you turned into a dinosaur and ate someone.
What? Dinosaur.
Hello everyone, and welcome to my review of the Velocipastor, which is 100% not being filmed straight after my review of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I wasn't wearing a hat and sunglasses in that review, and now I am, so it can't be filmed straight after. There's just no explanation. The Velocipastor is an independent film written, edited, and directed by Brendan Steere and stars Greg Cohan as Father Doug Jones, Alyssa Kempinski as Carol, I've probably butchered her name, apologies, and Daniel Steere as Father Stewart. It is the story of a priest who turns into a dinosaur who fights ninjas, and is currently available on DVD and digital download in the US on iTunes, Amazon, and a variety of other US-only websites, with a worldwide Blu-ray release being scheduled for next month, and it'll be region-free. Personally, I used a VPN, sponsor me NordVPN, to buy this movie through the US Amazon store, and it was worth every cent. So if you're happy to wait and don't have a VPN, you can pick this up on Blu-ray worldwide next month if you want to help support an independent filmmaker, so I highly recommend that you do. The Velocipastor is the feature-length version of a short film the director Brendan Steere made in 2011 that, oddly enough, he got the inspiration from when his film auto-corrected Velociraptor to Velocipastor. So he made the short film and it went viral, and now in 2019 he's made the feature-length version of the short film. And to my knowledge, this is the second feature-length film he has directed, the first being the 2013 film Animosity, and that's based off extensive research and me looking through his IMDb page for 2 minutes. It's a B-grade film with an incredibly low budget of $35,000, which is absolutely nothing when it comes to filmmaking, and it's absolutely hilarious film. It's the most fun I've had with a film in a long time. At the end of it, I was tired from laughing. I'm a huge B-movie fan, with my friend and I hosting Bad Movie Night several years ago, which is a tradition that's continued sporadically throughout the years. So movies like Birdemic, Thanksgiving, Mega Shark vs. Giant Octopus, Manos, The Hands of Fate, The Room, you name it, I've probably seen it, and the Velocipastor fits in right alongside them. Though, a side note, if you didn't know, The Room had a budget of $6 million, so I don't know where that money went, but it definitely had a higher budget than the other films mentioned, not that it shows. This is not really a B-movie, but people consider it to be. Anyway, back to the Velocipastor. It doesn't attempt to hide its absurdly low budget and fully embraces the completely outrageous concept, and it runs with an incredibly ambitious film, and runs with it as an incredibly ambitious film. A few minutes into the film, when there's meant to be a car on fire, but instead the words VFX car fire or something to that effect come on the screen, I knew I would love this movie. And when I wasn't laughing hysterically for this movie, I admired the editing techniques throughout the film, and I was really impressed with the creativity showcased by the director Brendan Steere. So he had virtually no budget whatsoever, and he still came with some really creative shots and editing throughout this. The acting is for the most part completely melodramatic, and it really adds to the B-movie charm. Though the lead actress Alyssa was by far the standout for the film in terms of performance, and Greg Cohan also gave a good performance as Father Jones with the outrageous material he's working with. Though if you're looking for Oscar-worthy performances, this movie's not for you. I also really enjoyed the side characters like Father Stewart and the pimp Frankie Mermaid, as they both had some hilarious scenes in the film. For a B-movie, the story is actually really quite good and even took a turn I wasn't expecting, and managed to delve into the characters' backgrounds and motivations, as well as the main character Doug Jones struggling with his faith after being befriended by a hooker named Carol. It's hard to give this film a genre. It's not really horror, it's not really action, but the action/horror scenes involving the Velocipastor take the less is more approach. throughout most of the film, not showcasing much of it until the final showdown. They did a great job of making the Velocipastor look menacing when it needs to be, using quick cuts and darkness. And when the Velocipastor is on full display, it's absolutely hilarious watching such a fake-looking dinosaur fight ninjas. If you can already tell, if you're not into B-movies and you don't have a sense of humour, pass on this movie. However, if you're like me and one of your favourite hobbies is to watch B-movies with the most absolutely ridiculous concept you can possibly find, you owe it to yourself to check out the Velocipastor, and it's on its way to becoming a B-movie cult classic. Keep an eye on the Velocipastor Facebook and Twitter page. The director was kind enough to answer my questions surrounding the film straight away, so make sure you pick this movie up as it's released worldwide on Blu-ray next month. Thank you for watching.